Hi, Zoe Triska here from Huffington Post Books, your floor correspondent for BEA. I'm here with author of Let's Pretend This Never Happened and the Bloggess.com, Jenny Lawson. How you doing, Jenny?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
So I just have a few questions for you. The first one is, where do you like to read?
I like to read, well, in the bathroom, obviously, but I really like to read everywhere. In fact, it was a very bad habit that I have recently broken. I really like to read in the car, even when I'm driving, but it was good, like a country road, and it's straight, and so it seemed fine, you know, but I stopped that. I figured if texting was bad, probably reading a novel in the car was just as bad as well.
What was the last book you read in the car?
The last book I read in the car was The Wilder Life, and that was actually, I just read that really recently. Yeah. Dang it.
Old habits die hard, I guess.
They do. I'm not going to ever do it again, though. Never do it, children.
What book are you embarrassed to admit that you've read?
Oh my gosh, I am addicted to vampire books. So like all the Twilight books, all the Sookie Stackhouse books, I own all of them.
Love Sookie Stackhouse.
Oh my gosh, yes, right? And I'm not ashamed to admit that I love those books. I'm ashamed to admit how much I do and how much I know about each one of those books. It's ridiculous.
What book are you embarrassed to admit you haven't read?
Love in the Time of Cholera. I have tried to read that book so many damn times. I cannot get through it.
Who is the one author you'd recommend our readers and viewers watch?
Neil Gaiman is my very favorite author, he and Ray Bradbury, but for authors who are like up and coming to watch, I'm a big fan of Maureen Johnson. I love her work, and I cannot
She was at
wait.
your lunch.
She was at my lunch, yes. It was the first time I got to meet her. I was like, I'm such a big fan. She was like, this is your party. I was like, I'm here. I'm so excited that you're here.
Did you see Neil Gaiman's commencement speech?
I did. He talked about me.
Oh my God, yeah, well, it was beautiful, I thought.
It was very sweet when he talked about that he gave somebody advice that they should pretend that they're good at it. That was me. And that's why I wrote it down on my arm, pretend that you're good at it.
He's so eloquent, isn't he?
He's so
really
amazing. And it was so funny because he sent me a tweet that said, you know, Jenny, you inspired this. And I was like,
oh my God.
Neil, I love you so
That's
much.
really lucky.
Oh
I'm jealous.
Gosh. If I had
Very
a boy,
jealous.
I would name him Neil, just for you.
Well, thank you so much for your time. This
Thanks
is
so
Zoe
much.
Triska for Bookexpoamerica.com.